Welcome to the Lion's Gate Healing Energy Activation.
Before, we just want to say a huge welcome. This is a really special time, and the format is that Daniel will read something out of Codebreaker, discover the password to unlock the best version of you, and he's done some homework himself. And then we're going to take you into a meditation. So if you all just want to make sure right now that your phones are off, that anything to do with anything other than just being here, so that you can be focused. This is your time. You've got 25 to 30 minutes to make massive impact and change in your life tonight. And we also dedicate tonight to the healing not only of our own hearts, our souls and minds, but to the healings of the hearts, souls and minds of all of humanity. And so if you can just keep in mind to open your heart and open your mind to receive this divine guidance and healing, and just think about everyone that you know and love, and imagine that we're all co-creating this huge circle, this vortex of energy right now, and just see them in the center of this circle, receiving the healing and the love that we're creating together, and expect miracles for them and yourself.
I'd like to dedicate this evening to all of us participating in this new timeline that the auspicious Lion's Gate invites us to initiate, and see this as a timeline where we co-create a world that works for everyone. Tonight, let's create an energy field together to attune to the Lion's Gate energy, to bring in your balance, harmony, and alignment, and to neutralize your imbalances, to bring in mindfulness, to stay aware of the code, the lens, the state that you're operating in, and quickly shift when and as needed into your true self code, the love code, the divine mind code. 700 years ago, Hafiz, one of our favorite mystic Sufi poets, wrote a poem I want to share. It's in Codebreaker.
That's a good idea.
Saheb is a man. Just as a normal man can climb a high mountain and see on a clear day for many miles around, Hafiz can stand on a blessed peak inside his heart and see for hundreds of years in all directions. And I tell you, dear ones, that the Sahabi Zaman, the Christ, the prophet, the ancient one, has made a date to whirl with this earth again.
Wow, that is so appropriate. Didn't you love the way Hafiz said that he can stand on the peak inside his own heart and see for hundreds of years? And tonight you're going to stand on the peak of your heart and you're going to see the infinite possibilities.
We want to invite you to connect with your true self, which is the ultimate source for your soul's success, happiness, and abundance, and to experience your future self's timeline. Please invite your true self to give you the experience you need right now to identify and move into your future self's preferred timeline. This is your time to shine, feel it, and give thanks for this.
So that's the perfect segue into the meditation that we're going to do now. So please, could you all get really comfortable in your chair, your couch, your bed, wherever you are. And I'm going to ask you to close your eyes so that all outside influences are simply gone. You're not looking in the chat box. You're not looking at each other. This is the time when you're going to go within. You're actually going to set yourself up in the next 20 minutes to live in the timeline that will support you on every level. Are you ready? Okay, so breathing deeply. Aware of the inflow and the outflow of your breath. And with every breath you take and every sound you hear, allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed, and letting go of everything that has been a challenge up until this moment. And coming into this moment with an open, expansive heart, with a curious mind, and a soul that is ready to grow, evolve, and have fun as an enlightened whole being. Aware of the breath, and every breath you take, taking you down, down, down. Feeling so good. This is your time. Make the most of it. There is nothing that you need to get, give, or do. Just continuing to breathe. And as we co-create this circle and vortex of love, breathe in the love. And as you let the breath go, breathe out the love. Allowing the brain and the heart now to converse with each other, to become coherent. And using your imagination, imagine a column of white light coming down through the top of your head, right down to the bottom of your feet, and pooling in violet light at the bottom of your feet. This is your true self, the perfection and the divinity that you are. Your perfect divine blueprint for a healthy, strong body, mind, and soul reside within this white light, your true self. And every breath you take allows your true self to receive more love of the divine, expand into more love of the divine. And we know right now that we are in the middle of a portal. And that portal has a gateway. And tonight you are going to enter that gateway with your true self. You have the opportunity to see all of your lifetimes, all of the timelines of those infinite possibilities are now surrounding you. If you were to do a 360 with your spiritual eyes, you would see all of the lives that are possibilities for you to live from this moment forward. And if you allow your ego mind to choose the timeline of its choice, you will be living from the past, which will create a predictable future. And it's time now to stop living by default, to become the master of your ego mind. And tonight, you and your true self are going to choose the timeline that you will focus your energy, your vibration, and your love into. And as you do so, that timeline will become activated and fulfilled. before we step through this gate and this portal. Ask your true self as this incredible, radiant being of energy. Ask your true self for guidance in choosing the timeline that will uplift you, support you beyond your wildest dreams. And your true self in its wisdom says, I choose the timeline that is God's highest and best for me. I choose the timeline where I'm not living from any past unconscious programs, where my ego mind has integrated and become whole with my true self and my heart. I choose the timeline where I live as a fully whole and complete, abundant being, where my emotions are in perfect harmony with a high frequency energy code of love, of peace, of awareness and trust, of integrity, neutrality, unity, and mindfulness. I choose the timeline where I get to experience living a platinum life. I'm going to count to 3. And when I get to 3, an incredible stargate is going to appear before you with shimmering white light moving through the center of it. And this portal will be the portal that you get to walk through into the timeline, lifetime of your choice. Breathe deeply. Allowing your heart, your brain to come into the stillness of this moment. Connecting in with the love that you are. Aligned now to manifest and activate the life of your dreams. Strong, healthy body, immune system, neutral to all triggers from the past, emotionally balanced, happy and free. The brain continuing to release the 6 hormones that create that feeling of joy deep within your body. It's your choice. You, as a sovereign being, are being asked to choose. You can live by default with your ego mind continuing to master you and your life, to degrade your life, to sabotage you. Or you can choose tonight to live from the divine mind code, your true self and you, choosing God's highest and best for you. If you've made your choice, it's time for this stargate to appear. 1, taking a deep breath in and letting it go, just let it go. 2, another deep breath in, and as you let it go, letting go of all of the challenges, the fears of the past, becoming free free, expanding into 3. And as you breathe in and breathe out at 3, this stargate appears before you. This white light oscillating, and it's your turn to choose the timeline that serves you best. Have you chosen? Okay, so if you have, walk through that shimmering light, through that portal, and come out the other side into the future life that you have chosen. Your body vibrating as this radiant energy being, expanding. It's almost like electricity is moving through you. All your cells being cleansed, regenerated, rejuvenated, strengthened, and renewed. The mind coming to this place of absolute balance and harmony with this high frequency energy that you have chosen. Your emotional body feeling the calm and the joy that is so prevalent in this lifetime that you have chosen to live. And everywhere you look, there is an abundance of people who love and adore you. You are supported, you are loved. There's an abundance of well-being, of money, all of your dreams coming forward with grace and ease as you radiate as this pure, high-frequency energy being that you are. Pure spirit. You don't even have to think about what you want, because from this place, your true self is manifesting with grace and ease. So stay in this place and feel what it feels like to be in the timeline that uplifts and supports you in every dimensional reality. Continuing to breathe as you feel the feelings. What does it feel like to have stepped into this timeline that uplifts and serves you on every level? You are beloved. And when you remember who you are, there is no need to make a choice. For God makes the choices for you, your source of divinity that lives within your heart, that is the secret to who you are. This has been such a well-kept secret. Your ego mind has not wanted you to know the truth. That you have never left the heart of God, of the source of your being, of love. You've been pretending, and it's time to wake up. It's time to live the truth of who you are. The world needs you now. You are the vaccine that this world needs to heal. The love that you are, that you've thought you haven't deserved. The love that you are, that you've shied away from because of past pain. That feeling of abandonment, of not being good enough. All the stories that the ego mind has been telling you for lifetimes. And tonight, you have chosen to remember. You have chosen the timeline that will bring about the health and well-being of your body, of your soul, of your mind. Remind yourself every moment of every day of who you are. And that you have come here with a mission and a purpose. And that is to remember that you have never left the heart of God, of Source. That you have always been the highest frequency energy in the cosmos, that is love. Remember now, every time you see a sunset, every time you see a child smile, every time you see beauty, understand that it is simply a mirror of who you are. You created this world. You created the beauty to remind yourself that the ugly is not the real. It's a construct of a mind who has been hijacked by unconscious programs that are not true. And it's so easy to understand. That your choices are always clear. If you are feeling fear, if you ever feel negative, if you are in pain, know that there is an unconscious story to blame. No one else. It's just a story. And if you can't discover the story, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is know the truth. That if it's not love, it's not real. We love you more than you can possibly know. If you knew how much we loved you, you would be celebrating with every moment. Every cell in your being would be in joy, ecstatic, You are supported in all things. Remember to access your true self, the perfection that you are, to access and align with the divine guidance that is at your fingertips. You are loved. Breathe deeply. Breathe in the love. Breathe out the love. And you're not coming back through that portal now. You have chosen the timeline to uplift you, support you, to live within, to have that experience as these divine, radiant energy beings. Your future now brought into this now moment. Breathing into this now moment, what does it feel like? Say it out loud. I feel the joy. I feel love. I feel light. I am supported. I am enough. Whatever it is, say it. And with your hand on your heart, I am complete. I am a high frequency being. And I trust it's safe for me to love and be loved. Breathing deeply, and when you're ready, just stretching out and allowing yourself to very, very gently and very slowly come back into this room together as we give thanks for this healing that has been given and received to not only us, but to all of those that we know and love. All of our friends who have cancer or are suffering from any disease, any viruses, anything at all. Let's just see them completely dissolved in this love now, with a smile on their face, radiant. Their body reacting to being able to access the DNA that has your perfect divine blueprint within it. So every cell now, and your DNA and your gene expression, null and void from all disease, all propensity for disease. Your DNA flooded with this light and this energy that this lion's gate activates within you. How are you feeling? You can write in the chat, or you can unmute yourself and you can take your time. And if you are going to say something, could you introduce yourself first, please?
Hi, I'm Trish Martin.
Hi, Trish from Australia, my Aussie sister, right?
Yeah, that's right, where the kookaburras are.
Koalas and the kangaroos, right? All Ks.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just feel so pure and pristine. I was so aware of that beautiful, going through that lion's gate, the white. I just felt like it encased me. It was so beautiful. I can't explain it. It was sparkles, pristine. I saw the lion, the openness. I just feel different. I feel so much freer because since this lockdown we've had, I've felt this something for me has been there. It's been there since my childhood. And I really felt it released more today. And I feel freer. And it's such a, it's beautiful. Thank you. And my beautiful little 2-year-old grandchild turns 2 tomorrow. She was born at the time of the Lion's Gate.
Wow, profound. That's how exciting for her.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you.
Anybody else feel lighter and freer like Trish did? Yes? I see some hands up there. Julia. And Next Level Philadelphia. What is your name, Next Level Philadelphia? That is so cute. That's all I can see.
Hi, I'm Joe Henderson.
Hi, Joe. Welcome.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful, ecstatically beautiful.
Thank you for being here.
I feel grounded in that experience. I'm very, very grateful.
Yeah. We're grateful for each and every one of you because tonight really felt, how many of you actually could feel that there was a palpable energy, that was really almost different from what we've done before, a little bit more powerful. Yeah. Laurent, lovely to see you, sweetheart. And Ron and our beautiful Swede, Joan and Alexa. Oh boy. So is anybody else got anything they'd like to share before we finish tonight?
It's Vijaya's birthday today, and she's all the way from India.
Ah, yes. Beautiful. Is she on? Can I go on?
Miss Vijaya.
Okay.
So she's celebrating her birthday with us.
Happy birthday, beautiful.
Hi, Sandra. Doria, thank you for saying that.
Your birthday's 7 days before mine. We're actually going, we weren't going to do any meditations for the rest of this month because Unstoppable Life starts on Monday, our fabulous new program, and we want to be completely focused on the people in the program. However, next Friday night is my birthday, and it is
wow.
and it is in the Lion's Gate. So my beautiful Indian sister, who is 1 week before me, will celebrate together because we're going to have another Lion's Gate meditation next Friday night as a special celebration.
It was beautiful, Sandra. I mean, we've been together from the morning, from all the healing to now. And I see that Michelle Patterson was with us for a little bit. So I think she's still with us.
Fantastic.
Yes, beautiful. I feel like I started my day off, and let's see, I'll start my video. It's I still have the bed hair. I haven't left, but I had a beautiful day, and it started out with both of you earlier, and my husband actually had a chance to listen in as well, and so thank you for the day. It's just been a beautiful day, and I'm sitting upright, so that's a good sign.
That's really great, and I really had it in mind after working with you this morning. And been thinking about you all day, because when I work with a client, you're with me 24/7. And tonight, for anybody who is going through anything at all, and it doesn't have to be physical, whatever it is we're going through with these challenging times, I really had it in mind, Michelle, that would kind of start to round out what we did this morning and keep it going.
It definitely did, and I was over at my girlfriend's house, and I had stayed with her and her family all day today. And I was on the bed, and her 16-year-old son, they've been having all these problems. And I left there, and he said that was the best conversation I've ever had with my parents. And I just laid on the bed flat, and we talked, and it was beautiful. And I attribute that to how my morning started with you both. And thank you, Doria, for setting that up. And it was beautiful. And I didn't feel the same pain at all. And the PET scan that I have scheduled for Thursday got moved to Monday. So it ended up being a really good day. And I listened to what you said this morning, and that was, we get to choose, how we want to show up. Do we want to have the pain and the struggle, or do we want to show up in love? And it's been a very loving day.
Michelle, thank you. Doria, does this make your heart sing? This is a totally different woman right now to the one we worked with this morning, right?
Totally different. Totally.
It's like a miracle singing now. Beautiful. So anybody else got anything they'd like to share? I know it's really hard to leave each other when we're in this energy, because the energy field is so strong. But I'm happy if anybody else wants to share before we say goodnight, and hope you guys have the best weekend ever in your new timeline.
I loved your image of that, of walking into where you're led to be. It was I like the transition of it.
Yeah.
Of course, we're sort of limited by what we can imagine we're supposed to be, or where that is, but it was such a opening and so interesting to see what popped up. It's lovely. Thank you.
The ego mind is limited, but your true self.
Exactly, right.
That's right. So remember that you have the Activate Abundance Facebook group as a resource for all of us. And so if you actually want to go in there and share anything or ask any questions, we're there to support you through that group. That was the idea of that group. So please make the most of it. The replay is in there now, and it's already going if you want to listen to it again. And we just want to say we do love you. And I was really surprised and grateful when these divine beings that I work with actually came through and spoke to you at the end of that. There's a poignancy and a power when they speak that I just really love. And it makes me feel like crying when I'm talking to you, when they're talking to you through me, because I can feel the immense love of you and for you, each and every one of you. And boy, I hope you felt that, because that was my wish, that you could feel what I was feeling when they were talking to you. All right, thank you so much from all over the world, from this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful community. Gay from New Zealand, we've got people from all over the world here. We love you.
Namaste.
Bye, Andrew.
Namaste.
And we'll see you all at the, well, we won't see you all, but hopefully we'll be working with a lot of you in the Unstoppable Life program that starts on Monday. And if you haven't registered yet, get to it, because it's going to be a brilliant 21 days. God bless.
And does it start on Monday?
Yes, it starts. Your first module gets delivered Monday. And on Tuesday, I'm going to come in and give you the meditation for the week that you'll be using. And then on Friday, there is, at 5 o'clock, there is a live call. And that call will be a correction call. Michelle, very similar to what I did this morning. And it will be just faster, quicker for everybody. And we'll be going into the 3 key codes. So each week we'll be focused on that key code. And that's where I'll be doing the corrections from. And we're also going to be giving you our $200 Codebreaker Platinum meditation. Some of you have them already, but so that you're going to get those so that you can listen to one of those per day as well. So the idea is that in 21 days, you will have experienced and mastered these 3 key codes, and you will have had corrections, transmissions of energy, so that you'll feel at the end of that 21 days like you really have stepped in to this vortex of the life that you want to live. Yeah, we're excited about this, because these key codes that we're going to be mastering and teaching, which a lot of you know them already, but they'll be presented in this beautiful way. Without them, actually, most other personal development and anything else that you do, it just won't work. And so if you want to be, live as the best version of who you are, you really need to have these 3 things locked in. And of course, in 21 days, you can lock them in, but then it's a process to keep them locked in. So we love you, and I hope to see you in Unstoppable Life. God bless.
Bye.
Love and light to everyone.
Love, light. Bye.
Bye.